This next one is a favorite of mine. It is say it without speaking. That seems a little weird, say it without speaking. But if you are keeping up with me and thinking about visually telling a story, then you are on exactly the same wavelength as me. So what you need to do is this. When people walk into your space, approach your table, are looking at your products, and you are busy with another customer, hopefully running their credit card, you're not going to be able to give that new customer the same amount of attention and experience until you're finished with the other customer. So this is basically what I mean when I say it without speaking. You need to figure out how to tell your story, you need to figure out how to convey pricing, and you need to also show people that you take credit cards, all without having to actually tell them that. Okay, so a couple of examples are, you can display pricing and have price tags. This is really important, especially because some people don't like to ask how much something is. They don't want to embarrass themselves or even have to interact with another human being in order to know whether they can afford or want to buy something. So anything that you can do to help them, whether it's having a price range like everything on this rack $20, or a price range on a letterboard like $10 to $50, all handmade in Portland. You want to be able to convey price, but then you also want to start to convey and tell your story through signage. So here's another example of how to say it without speaking. You want to be able to tell your story, and so you can do that through brand language. You can say where you're from. You can say if things are handmade, if there's anything about the products that makes them unique or stands out. For instance, if you have an essential oil company, you really want to tell the customers what different scents are within that oil. And so anything that you can do to tell people and get them more interested in the story of you, your products, and your brand, you want to do that visually. Some of the ways that you can do this cheaply and, to be perfectly honest, get across your visual brand story include letterboards, printing signs, and then putting them within frames that may match your brand. If you're really, really modern, you can find acrylic photo frames. This looks great. If you're someone who is more romantic, you might want to use gold frames, for instance. Another thing that you can do is use postcards or create flyers. Those can sit on your table. Those are opportunities to tell your story and get people the information about your website or your social media channels, all without having to actually interact with them. And this is the last reason why I think it's important to say it without speaking. Some people, in all honesty, just do not like other people. It's okay. It's not you. But again, some people like to just have their headphones on. They want to go, shop, not be bothered. And when you're in a market or a fair or a festival, you're literally going from booth to booth. And so if every single person in every single booth is like, "Hi, how are you? This is who I am. This is where I make my products. This is how our products are made. What kind of day are you having?" It gets exhausting. So again, the goal is to sell at these markets and get people to know about your brand. So again, if you can just be chill, interact with them, say hi, but then let them discover your brand visually, you're on the right foot. Okay, you need to give info and collect info. So important for your business. You've got all of the products, you've got your space looking beautiful, ooh, looking good, girl. But have you thought about the business? So when I say give info and collect info, this is what I mean. You need to have business cards. The number of people that come to our markets that forget business cards, it always happens, and it blows my mind. And the thing about selling in real life at markets is that it's an opportunity to sell direct to the customer, absolutely. But I think the bigger opportunity is to get your brand, website, and social media information into the hands of as many people as possible. That's the real draw of selling at a market or a festival. It's shoving those business cards into people's hands. They might not have the money to buy a $50 mug from you, but 2 months down the road, they do. And so think about future sales. So you need to give information, have business cards, but you also need to collect information. Do not discount email marketing, which I've talked about before in some other videos. You need to make sure to have an email sign-up list or use an iPad to collect email addresses. This is totally different from having people follow you on social media. Collecting data from a customer means you own information, and that is power, and that is future business opportunity. So if you can collect email addresses, then you have a way to speak to customers and introduce them to your brand, let them fall in love with you over a period of time, and then eventually, trust me, they will become customers, and then they will become repeat customers, which really is your goal. Hey, wait, before you go, calling all small business owners, nonprofit pioneers, and savvy side hustlers. If you're looking for the smarter way to market your idea, small business, or cause online, Constant Contact has your back. Whether you're just getting started and need a simple logo maker, or easy way to build your website or online store, or if you're ready to step up your online marketing game with customizable email campaigns, social media, and search marketing tools, Constant Contact has everything you need to achieve online marketing success, all in one place. Paired with practical advice from their award-winning team of marketing experts at every step of the way, Constant Contact helps you achieve real results fast. For an exclusive deal, visit constantcontact.com/unique to get started today.